Hey everyone, welcome back. This is part 3 of my entire fragrance collection. So we'll get right into it. Always no rhyme or reason to my selection, just pulling from the shelf whatever I felt like talking about. So first one, Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Toilette. This one is a nice sweet lily-based fragrance. There's ylang in here, there is vanilla and peach. It's a very sweet lily fragrance. I also pick up a lot of the ylang in here. Great for going out, but definitely for the cooler months, I find. Next one, by the way, these are all mixed. There's men's, women's, unisex, whatever, like it's a mixed bag. The next one is St. DuPont Noblewood. This is a really nice masculine oud, I find. Although, actually, it's just unisex. Like, I wear this just as well, I think. There's no floral notes in here, but this shares a resemblance with Maison Lancôme Oud Bouquet. It is just an ambery, woody, nice oud-based fragrance. St. DuPont Noble Wood. I do really like this. I'm not going to get into a lot of details about each fragrance. I'll just vaguely give you the vibe, whatever the main notes are, and kind of like what I wear them for and whether I like them or not. But I'm not going to get too deep into it. If there's any particular ones that you see that you want me to review, just leave me a comment down below and then I'll release a separate video on a review. Next one I have is Tobacco Intense Dark Exclusive. This is not as sweet of a tobacco fragrance. It is still quite, you know what, I'm going to have to spray it in the air. This is a very masculine, rich tobacco. I really like it. It's not like a boring fragrance. It's quite unique. It's not one that I'd probably wear a lot, but I do really, really like it. And the next one I have is also from the tobacco collection. They came in a 2-pack, so I have both. It is Rich, Warm, Addictive. And this one is a super sweet tobacco. It gives me a little bit of a vibe of cinnamon. I know there's no cinnamon in here, but it's really yummy. It's very cozy. I find this a little bit more, I guess, not that it's feminine. It's definitely unisex, but easier for women to wear. It's just sweeter. It's very, it almost smells a little bit like coffee. It smells a little bit like caramel coffee. There's no actual tobacco in here. It's a perceived tobacco. There's rum in here. I think the rum gives it a caramel vibe. But it's very yummy. I do really like it. And they do last, actually. Surprisingly, they do. My next one is Maison Francis Kurkdjian Amorous Homme. This, to me, is a warm freshie. It has a note of amorous and tonka, mandarin. It's very sexy. It's very rich smelling. I really, really like this. And it's just an amazing fragrance. My next is Armani Signature True. This is a dupe of Lancôme La Nuit Trésor. It's sweet. It's a sweet, kind of generic smelling, feminine, just kind of one of those like basic, like the equivalent of what like a going out, sweeter men's fragrance is. This is what a woman's sweet going out fragrance is. But it's good. It's enjoyable. It's just kind of like a mindless reach when you go out and you're not going anywhere that fancy, but you want to still smell good. I mean, it's whatever. It was 25 bucks. My next one is Cody Aspen. I recently talked about this in another video. This is a basic man fragrance. It's a pioneer version of Cool Water. It also shares a similarity to Creed Green Irish Tweed. I really like this. The next one I want to talk about is Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essenziale Colonia. I don't mean really talk about, just this is the next one. It's just a fresh, citrusy, aquatic-y, nice fragrance. It's in the opening a little bit detergent smelling, but it's great for the gym. Like it's a nice freshie. Next one I have is the Perfumer's Workshop Tea Rose. This is extremely potent fresh rose. It's just rose. It will stay forever. Like it is so strong. This big bottle, how much is it in here? I feel like this is over 100 milliliters, but I can't find the volume. It was $15. It's a really nice rose fragrance for layering. I wouldn't wear it on its own, probably. I do spray my closet with it, but it's strong rose, like a fresh rose. It's not sweet. it's like smelling a real rose. That's what this smells like, but it's super strong. My next one is from the Body Shop, not the Body Shop, Bath and Body Works, and it's Freshwater. And this is a nice citrusy aquatic. It's very aquatic-y. It's a really nice aquatic. It initially reminded me a little bit of Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks. It does share a slight similarity. They're both aquatic. It's a little bit salty, a little bit sweet. It's got that kind of vibe to it. It's really nice. I'm going to wear this a lot. I really like this. Freshwater from Bath and Body Works. My next Bath and Body Works fragrance is Teak Wood. This smells like Abercrombie Fierce. It smells like walking by an Abercrombie store. It's a nice, preppy, masculine fragrance, lavender and wood. It's really nice. I really like it. This is like a hot guy smell. But like, you know what kind of guy I'm talking about. Not a nice guy, but still a good smell. My next is Madonna Truth or Dare Naked. This is a very soft vanilla with oud and some obscure florals. It's really good. It's nothing like a typical celebrity fragrance. I really like the two Madonna fragrances that she has. She only has two, but they're both really good. This one's great for winter. It's a nice snuggly, kind of gives you that marshmallowy vibe. Even though there's no marshmallow note, I don't think. But it's really, really nice. Very rich. The next one I have from Madonna is Truth or Dare. This is a white floral, mostly tuberose gardenia. It's bubblegummy. It's very similar to Freca, if anybody knows Freca. It's very white floral, bubblegummy and really nice. I get a lot of compliments on this. I think white florals are a good match for me because people tend to like them on me, and this wasn't very expensive. I think it's discontinued now, so now it probably is expensive, but I got this for 25 bucks. I've been wearing it all summer. Like, I can't really see how much is left in the bottle because it's opaque, but I did get a lot of wear out of this. My next are my Diptyques. I love my Diptyques. The first one is Dwelle. This is a piney, vanilla-y kind of, it's really, really nice and resinous. It's got an elemi resin. It's a thing from a tree, like a sap from a tree. It smells a little bit piney. Vanilla-y, a little bit sweet. There's a little bit of like a cinnamon vibe in here. I really like it. I think it's super sexy, very unisex, and I really like it for the cooler months. I feel like I'm talking too much about each fragrance. I'm going to kind of go through them a little bit faster. Next Diptyque I have is Oh Rose. It's a really nice fresh rose. There's blackcurrant and lychee in here as well. I really, really like rose, any kind of rose fragrance. I find the more expensive rose fragrances smell way better than the cheaper rose fragrances. Obviously, I actually sprayed Eau Rose and L'Ombre dans l'Eau because they're both rose-based fragrances. They're not any similar. This smells to me a little bit powderier, and it has cassis and it has blackcurrant leaf and blackcurrant. So it's missing the lychee. They smell completely different to me, these two. So I have L'Ombre dans l'Eau here. And then I have Eau Rose here. Eau Rose is a more basic, fresh, kind of like, anybody would probably like this, but L'Ombre dans l'Eau, it's got some, it could be headache inducing. That's the thing. I really like it, but now I'm smelling it and like, there's something in here that could bother people, but I like them both. And it doesn't matter. My next one is Tam Dao. This is a really nice sandalwood fragrance. That's the best way that I can put it. It's just a really good sandalwood fragrance. It would be a great masculine scent, I think. So I really love this one. My next is Hanae Mori. And this smells a lot like ylang in gold. But the opening has a weird plasticky note in it. But it's a very nice custardy ylang. It smells like a nice sweet custard, like a nice sweet floral custard. I really like it. Past when like the plasticky note goes away, then I really like it. My next ones are from Banana Republic. I love Banana Republic. I love their fragrances. I love their bottles. Their caps are super heavy. They feel like nice and heavy in your hand. Like it feels really legit. This one is Peony and Peppercorn. It's one of their new releases. These are not in stores yet, but I got this on fragrancebuy.ca. They have all the new releases. They have a bunch. They have Peony and Peppercorn, Gardenia Cardamom, Tobacco and Tonka, Cherry, something Cherry and something, but I can't find them in store, but they have them online. So if anybody knows how that's possible, can you please comment down below and let me know? How come other stores have it before Banana Republic has it? Anyway, Peony and Peppercorn is a really nice peony-based fragrance. There's some citrus in here. There's like a fuzzy pepper note. That's the best way I can describe it. It's not spicy, irritating pepper note. It's like nice and fuzzy. So this one I really like. It's more for the spring though, I would say. One of my most favorite fragrances, and I have 2 backup bottles of this, is Black Platinum. This is super unique. I've never smelled anything quite like it. It shares a vague similarity to Narciso Narciso Rodriguez for her, but this is way better. This has like a sweetness to it. There's a cactus note in here, and I think suede as well. It's just so different. Like this works perfectly on my skin. I love it so much. I wish it would last longer. It doesn't last very much. That's why I bought 2 backup bottles. So yeah, Black Platinum. My next one from Banana Republic is Gardenia and Cardamom. This is a really nice vacation scent. This smells like gardenia and like creamy kind of, I don't know how else to describe it. It does maybe have a little bit of a suntan lotion vibe, but it's more gardenia. Like it's a really, really pretty creamy gardenia. The next, I will go with the different company, Pierre Yves. This one I bought as a tester. It's good. It's very light. It doesn't project very well. This is just a nice, inoffensive, almondy heliotrope. Heliotrope smells like almond, like a cream fragrance. It smells like a nice body cream, like a nice expensive body cream. So is it my favorite? No. I mean, it's not that I regret buying it, but I feel like that money could have been spent better. I will wear it. I mean, it's all right. It's okay. It's kind of basic. The next I have is Roberto Cavalli Paradiso. And this is a jasmine fragrance with cypress and some pine notes. It smells really nice. I thought it would be more springy, summery, but I actually feel like I could wear this anytime. I only wore it once. I do really like the jasmine in here. This was very affordable, and it's like if you like jasmine but you want a little bit of like that cypressy kind of like piney punch, this is great. I really like it, and it seemed to last a decent amount of time. Like I got at least 4 hours out of it. My next one is McAuliffe Mon Parfum. This is a very sweet, heavy patchouli with caramel. It has a slight resemblance to Angel, but this smells a little classier and a little more French, like a little bit more like a classy woman. I don't know how to explain it better. Imagine like a really poshy, like bougie French lady that likes sweet fragrances that's too classy for Angel. This would be it. I think I wore it once. I like it, but it's very, very heavy. So this 30 ml bottle is going to last me a very long time. One of my most recent purchases and my love is Pivot Sujo. This is from the Armani Prive collection. They now have 50 ml bottles, which I was super happy about because I don't really want to buy 100 ml for like $400 Canadian, because I'm never going to use the full 100 ml, but the 50 ml I'll probably use, and this was $160 plus tax. It's a beautiful peony. It has raspberry, it has pink peppercorn and rose. It's so unique in a way, but so fresh and juicy. It's very, very juicy. I love it. It's so good, and I don't regret spending the money that I did on this. You have to treat yourself sometimes, or all the time. That's my part 3. So I will be back with part 4, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know how big your collection is. I think mine is like over 150 bottles at this point. So actually probably not that huge. But I do have a ton of samples as well. So yeah, let me know your collection. Let me know your scent of the day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.